Well, Daniel Howell, it's been good to get to know you over the last couple of years. I guess you've been coming here and hanging out with us, and finally came to the place where you approached me the other night and said, "Hey, I want to do baptism. It's time for me to make this step." So we want to know your story, as we always do, find out what brought you to this point. So why don't you start by sharing with us your life before Christ and what that looked like for you?
Oh man, where to start? I mean, I'm only 24, but it's felt like I've been through a lot. After high school, I mean, I was just living life. I really wasn't committed to any church, or I kind of, I guess, put faith on like a back burner,
Okay.
and in my heart, I knew that I was just going through the motions. Like I was, reading the Bible. I was active. I was coming to service, but I still hadn't committed yet.
Okay. So you were doing all these things,
Right.
and the things that are the kind of the checklist of things.
Right.
But you said this
Right.
is not enough. So when was it for you that you kind of said, what I need is a relationship, and you made the surrender to that?
Like I said, the best time of my life, or one of the highlights of my life, was last summer when we were all at Glorieta. Like, I felt kind of awkward going, on the trip there, just because, I was in this group of people that had already, spent years together and had come to know each other both personally and spiritually, and so I felt kind of awkward, but. That there was one night that they were inviting people down to the altar to pray and to talk with other ministers, and so I felt compelled to go down there, and the next thing I knew, like I was zoned out, I guess, in my talk with Christ and my giving up of everything to Christ, that I feel this hand on my back, and then I felt another hand, and all of a sudden, I mean, everybody from that group, like this group that I had felt awkward with at first, was praying over me. That was the one moment where I said, "God, my life is yours.
Wow.
Please do your work through my family that I have now, that I've made now."
Very cool. So since that time frame, what has your life been like? What transformation have you seen or begun to see in your life as a result of that?
Being through Christ, like I'm loving myself again, because God loves me and God puts it in my heart to love myself. Before Christ, I was just that empty shell. I didn't love myself. I couldn't love those around me, and just the amazing grace and love that God has put in my life since committing and turning over my heart to Him. There's just no words that can describe how it feels. I can walk around now and know that I can love others because I love myself and because of the love that I have for Jesus Christ and God.
Very cool.